Alright. Alright. Let's see if I'm live first. Then we can get started. Let's see. Make the move this so the position is better.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity.
Ooh.
The wanton
I'm a
cruelty of
little
the
bit
few
later
is
than I
not
wanted to
worth
be,
our
but
ire.
is what it is. At least I'm around 7 o'clock. I'll take that. What's up, everybody? My name's Tech and welcome to a game we haven't played in a hot minute called Genshin Impact. Now, it looks like I made an oopsie. I don't know how. How did that happen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should not have happened. So, for whatever reason, interesting. Well, I guess I have to do this now. I didn't have to do this earlier. I made sure to plug in the controller sooner, but it seems like I have to do this again. Don't know why I have to do that again, but okay. The controller works. Nothing wrong with it. But anyways, welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Remember that last stream we had? I talked about this, that we'll be able to do it just before it ends. Well, we are definitely cutting it close. Second half started. I haven't intentionally done any of this. I said to myself I would do this weekend. I have to like double check something because I feel like I've lost track of time. I haven't really been paying attention to this game. Now, I'm gonna do that in this stream. We're gonna check Twitter because I heard that they actually did announce the Genshin live stream. Pretty sure I thought it was this week, but I can't recall. I want to say it is, but my brain telling me maybe I've forgotten something, which would make me sad if that's the case. But you know, it's all good. Either way, we got a bunch of stuff to do. We got a whole event to do, and then we got Abyss. I did not know what the freaking title of these streams most of the time. I did my reset stuff yesterday, so it didn't really matter. I can talk about my progress when it comes to artifacts and such. It's been something.
Ad
I'm
Astra
gonna keep it a bug.
Abyssosque.
It's been something.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Let's see how she sounds. Ooh, she sounds good. I haven't adjusted for Genshin in quite a while, so I was a bit worried about this. Let's move this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah. So I can see if this is working. Okay. Do this, because we have no new character. I'm pulling for San Johnny next patch. Had an animated short that came out yesterday or 2 days ago. I haven't watched it yet. A 7 minute, almost 7 minute, 30-second animated short. It's a pretty long one. I need to see it. I heard a familiar faces in it. One we haven't seen since the beginning of the game, actually. Senora. No way. He's playing this? How long has he been doing this for? Jean Carlos? I'm surprised he's playing this. Okay, well, I can talk about what I've gotten out of the artifact grind, but first, let's actually go over here. Gotta run through it, you know? I thought that I was better. I could use my resin on outside of, I guess, like leveling up weapons. But I'm in a situation where I might need to consider pulling for one. I haven't seen my pulls in a hot minute. I know I'm over 8,000, so we're doing a pretty decent. Heard next patch we get a bunch more pulls because next patch is the final patch of the patch cycle, the not quite patch cycle, the nonsense that is not called point .0 of 6, which it should have been. Even though some people are still calling it 6.0. I'm still gonna laugh if they end up making the next one 6.0 and not 7.0 like other people are theorizing for says no. That'll be so funny. But anyways, I had a bunch of pieces I got to roll surprisingly this week. But all of them have been ass, and they keep giving me flowers from the other set for some reason. Disenchantment in Deep Shadow. I think I got a few feathers like this one, but it's not good enough because I have a good enough one. That one I think I got recently. This pisses me off. I got this yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I got this yesterday. 4-line start, perfect substats. Perfect subs. Worth the reroll. Definitely worth the reroll. It actually infuriates me looking at this. Why? Because now I have it on two different sets. That one I don't use as much anymore, and the other one's a support set here. Crimson Witch is another one that have these exact subs that is 4-line start. The other one rolled a little bit better, obviously, but like this looks like a fucking goated piece for Flynn's just by this alone. Just these stats alone. I can't really put it on him though. Okay, I don't have a good enough sands to replace the sands that he has on. Actually, no, not sands. Goblet. Goblet. I don't have a goblet better than what he has on. So, yeah. Ooh, I got this recently as well. I forgot about that. Got this earlier in the week. Where did the other one? I guess I got rid of the other two. There was like two other double crit feathers I had gotten. The other two kind of rolled ass though. This one looked kind of nice for a reroll, actually. Ooh, that looks nice for a reroll. Since I said the closer we get to the end of the patch, I'll do a craft. I might do it on the literal day that I do the stream for. I think it's like my reset vibes before the next patch, pretty much. Like patch Luna 8 tomorrow. That stream title definitely was going to be. So in that stream title, I guess I'll craft the sands on this set if I still haven't gotten one, which I haven't gotten a single double crit sands yet. Except for, I thought I had gotten ER sands. I think I did. Yeah, I think I still have that. This is a feather I have on right now. I would use the other one, but it's not good enough. Yet I have to, I have to get Central to find out what my build is going to be. So it's gonna be a while. Anyways, the grind continues. But I can at least say throughout this week I've gotten a bunch of artifacts worth rolling, so it's been kind of like eating at my resources, but that's fine, I guess. It's been eating at my level up pots. I don't know how long the stream's going to be because we have to do that event. I'm probably going to do that event before I go to do Abyss, though. Then we will go check the browser at the end of the stream to see what their Twitter is like. I'm probably going to still make the post, though. I won't do it on stream, okay? It might be a bit tedious for me to do that. But I digress.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Damn, the lag. Whatever. I say lag like it isn't my computer, bro. My internet's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, these past couple of days I've been watching like a bunch of like some of my favorite content creators just playing Fears of Fathom. I didn't realize they made another one. It's been a lot of fun watching them, but since the videos are so damn long, it's kind of tedious having to see that. But it's been kind of fun watching that. I don't usually find horror funny, but sometimes certain creators always make it funny, and so sometimes it ends up like that. When they play with more people, it always ends up being more funny than not, because like I've watched like if anyone knows Reacts, like Month of Mayhem. Sometimes he plays with a bunch of people and his own homies, and all of a sudden it's like more funny than anything else. Oh my god, another goblet now. Could it be double crit? Attack percent goblets. It is, but I should have specified 4-line start. This is my third one on this set. That is 3 line starts. Okay. If only I had ER on it, but I'm not excited about that. I might actually need the transient because I can't really hold on to that. That's per usual with this game. Everything's been kind of slow, but next patch I'll probably be streaming a lot because there's going to be exploration. As for Blue Earth, I don't know what's going to happen with that one, though. Who knows what's going to happen with that one? Things are starting to finally slow down with that game, so we'll see. It's still kind of hitting, though. It's the thing I love about that game right now. There's just so many things to look forward to. Because there's just that much I haven't done yet. I just wish I had more I could really add to the conversation when it comes to talking about things. Usually there'd be a bunch of things I could talk about, but it's just this year hasn't really been the greatest. My first year after a really bad end of last year. That was like, I think, beginning of this year, I was actually expecting to go on hiatus for like a year, but now things have changed. What the? Oh. I have much better off pieces, which is the unfortunate reality. One of those stats, preferably the defense stat, that defense percent, was ER. I'd probably hold on to it. Why? Well, there is a character I will pull on their rerun. The question is, I hope that they don't rerun her by Saritsa or something like that. As long as they don't rerun Nicole around that time, I'll have an easier time doing it.
Close your eyes.
I didn't even need to do that.
Observe.
Wow. The second to last? Yeah, technically, it would be second to last if I wanted to use the transient. I don't exactly need to use it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. We got like one piece worth wrong. That's fine. I hate that I keep getting more delicate pieces for the other set though. It's been like that for ever since I've been farming this domain, to be honest. And if I were to get anything on the set that I need, I keep getting feathers and flowers. I've not gotten a single crit damage circlet, but I've gotten 2 crit rate circlets. Did I ever talk about that one? I think I rolled that on stream already though, if I recall. Can't remember if I did that on stream or not. Cause it feels like it's been so long since I really played Genshin, but wow, that's not a bad piece though. Why do I just have a defense circlet there? Yeah, I do have a double crit ER Sands just sitting here. I don't know if I want to roll that. I don't really need it. Oh, I have this feather as well. Why am I keeping this? Oh, because 4 line start, but I don't know. Why do I want to keep this? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Why do I want to keep that? I don't know if I want to keep that. Maybe if I need more ER? I don't know. Sometimes I prefer the one with the tap percent rather than that one, but I might come back to it. The sad thing is, this one is worth re-rolling. I said to myself I probably won't re-roll it until I see about getting 8 sands, which I just have not really gotten a double crit attack sands yet. As for this set, just holding on to certain pieces, but did I get this one this week? I feel like I did get this one this week. I don't know what to do with it. It's like I Crit rate circlet. Oh right, I forgot I had that. I see why I kept that, but I don't see a point. Then this God tier one. Attack percent. Attack percent. Right, I have attack percent. So I'm probably not going to need this. I have two really good attack goblets. I have both of the best kind. The only thing I could hope for is if I either get one with better subs, which is hard to really get for what I want from this. I would need EMER. That's the only thing I care about. If I want to do something for Flames or somebody else, having double crit ER is not entirely bad at a generalist point, but maybe hoping for 4 crit rolls, but I don't really care if I get that. So, let's see. Even if it goes in a crit 2 more times, I didn't really want that. I already have a good enough one here. Go ahead and lock it. It doesn't matter. What? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Okay. Forgot it. It's all the way over here. I forgot what the Sans looks like, man. Okay, well, f me then. Just in case, I should probably hold on to that one. Probably want to craft something now, bro. But I know I shouldn't. Whatever. Almost maxed out on this. Alright, let's do this event thing here. I think there's something I have to read, but I'm probably not going to care to do it. Basically what this event is just an event that looked like a parry event. I don't hate these, I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about these. This is my first time doing one of these on PC though. I feel like my reaction time is faster on console when it comes to this, but let's try it. I'll get this out of the way. I guess this was not here before. Kazuha? Um, oh, big guy there. I not expected Kazu though. Onyx a gate. Huh. If Lady Nefer is right, the expert we've been waiting for should be arriving at any moment now. Indeed, Mr. Saisias, I think that's how you say it. The evening wind has already carried word of his presence. Greetings to you, traveler in Paimon. It's been a while. I don't think I could ever copy his words, but I love that I have to read this. Now I feel like I have to read it because Kaz was in it. Oh, how's it going, homie? What's up? Kazuo, is that you? Long time no see. Wow, I didn't expect you to be here not right, let alone chatting like with a lightkeeper. Yeah, why is he here? Hold on a second. Why does everything feel kind of tense around here? This is hardly surprising. The competition is at its climax, and the masters of martial arts who have gathered here have various lands, are from various lands, Jesus, are now waiting for the final result. I wasn't expecting that. That's right. Welcome to the finals of the Nagrai Technical Martial Challenge. In contrast to a freewheeling, anything goes style of combat, the emphasis in this championship is on the competitor's use and mastery of weapon techniques. That's why our committee asked the Adventurers Guild to bring in a master swordsman from the Crux Fleet as our consultant. Oh, so that's why he's here. Oh, so it's all coming together now. So you're a judge for the competition this time, Kazuha? Yeah, that is correct. I was a little surprised myself. I did not expect a word of the Crux class to reach Nodcry. The Crux Clash? Captain Beto and the others were just at a trade show in Nasha Town. Oh yeah, that event that happened. I like how they referenced that in a World Quest thing here. Anyways, now that their business has concluded, they are unlikely to come back anytime soon. As for myself, I presently have some leisure time and possess a measure of experience from the Crux Clash. For that reason, I accepted Mr. Saishia's invitation. I still don't know if I say that right, but it feels right. I don't know. Saishias. Thanks to Mr. Kazuha, keen eye, and his almost perfectly impartial judgment. Perfectly? Damn, okay. Damn. We've been able to make good calls even in the most chaotic matches. But now we've run into a problem. Each of the three finalists have their own strengths, and none of them can overcome the other's techniques. All they can do is infer a situation. Isn't that what this is? That's right. They could fight for days and still yield no result. No result in a competition? Oof. Oof. I would love to hear Pablo's actual voice actor say this with the anymore, of course. Pablo's never heard of that before. In my opinion, we would do well to proceed with that plan. Agreed. We'll have to rely on our expert, among experts here, to resolve our problem. Oh, so that's why we're here? I'm an expert among experts? That's kind of crazy. Why is there a dog standing back there? Excuse me? He look familiar for real. Alright, let me stop. Huh? What's going on? Why is Chocolate a star here all of a sudden? I mean, we definitely have the experience, don't we? If you were to demonstrate a portion of your skill, it might be enough to break the stalemate. Hmm? Do you want me to put on an exhibition match? You want me to create more buzz? No, not quite. As the competition or champion, yeah, as the champion of the Cross Clash and a true master of martial arts, you will serve as the final trial to determine the victor. Oh, and is the victor like those two right there? One of those two? Because it's like both are Fatui right there. One in the top left and one in the bottom right. I don't know if that other guy on the top of the box over there is one too, but yeah, yeah. You will face each of the three finalists in turn, and we will assess them based on the challenge they present to you. Finalists who achieve the highest score will be crowned champion. Oh, okay. And to recognize your contribution, we'll award you half of the original prize money as compensation. That's actually a lot, isn't it? I'd assume that's a lot. That's a rather unheard of solution, Paimon thinks. But it'll definitely break the deadlock and we'll come out better on the other side too. Pretty neat solution, Kazuha. I have to admit, I've never seen anything like this before. Certainly a novel approach. I was wondering how he got involved with this, because it didn't come off as a competition either. I assumed it might have been, but now this is here, I guess not. Does that mean we're only fighting 3 people? Maybe I waited too long to do this. That settles it then. Thank you for doing this, traveler. Each of your 3 opponents has their own signature skill. I am confident you will enjoy the bouts and demonstrate the bearing of a true champion at the same time. Uh-huh. Okay. Anyway, it's a parry event. Oh, one of them is the fucking dog. I should have known he was gonna be one of them. He was behind me. He was behind me. Okay. Okay. I guess I gotta fight Torumaru again. While you will not be able to use elemental skills or burst during the duels, you have new abilities: parried and hone technique. Hone technique. I believe we were taught this from like an earlier event. And I believe one of the Natlin local legends had this mechanic too, where we had to do this. While holding parry, you will raise your weapon in defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. A successful parry on the opponent's attack also reduces their toughness. That's what they're calling that? Toughness? Okay. I wouldn't call that toughness. I just call that a stamina bar, or there was another word for it, but I would keep forgetting what it was called. Because like in other games, they use a different word. Like I think about God damn it. I was gonna say Dark Souls, but there was another one that had a very similar mechanic. I can't remember the name of it. God damn it. I haven't watched people play it in such a long time, so it's hard to remember it. It was like the Samurai-esque looking one. I forgot the name of it. I say Samurai-esque, but it's like... I'm sure people know what I'm talking about, though. It's very Dark Souls-like. If you parry just for your opponent launches an attack, a perfect parry completely negates the damage you would otherwise have taken. Gain more spirit to reduce their toughness even more when you prefer a perfect parry. Reduced toughness is very interesting. Definitely parry accumulates spirit, which the spirit is the energy mechanic, where we can actually spam an elemental skill through doing it. Even though it will still accumulate over time. And you can use their home technique. Oh yeah, that was the other word I wanted to call it. Stress bar, or, you know... I guess there's like other ways to call it, but like the bar there, you want to deplete that so that you could do more damage. Essentially what it is. This challenge, opponents have a special toughness which makes it more difficult to hurt them with normal attacks. Successfully parrying the opponent's attack, or using a home technique can chip away at their toughness. Lower an opponent's toughness to 0 and leave them in an exhausted state where they're unable to move. Yeah, it's about what I expected. It's really like every game known to man does this type of mechanic when it's built like this. Even like fighting games are incorporating it now against other opponents. Well, I think about Street Fighter when I think about that. Not exactly the same for like Tekken, but yeah, this call for Soda used to play Tekken a lot, but I never really took it seriously enough. There was a good chance I would have in the past if you know, I didn't lose my old accounts. If I didn't lose my old PlayStation accounts, I would have probably went pretty hard into Tekken 7 and did a stream on that. There was definitely a good chance at that because I was thinking about doing something different back then. And then when I did that with the Yakuza playthrough, going back to it, that kind of happened when I went to a new account, which y'all probably already know for like the past 2 to 3 years I've done it for. I plays the exhausted state. They want a normal attack before powerful. What? Deal extra damage? Reduce their max toughness? Oh, that's cool. When your opponent is about to use their skill, the weapon will shine brightly. Perform a perfect parry against their opponent's skill. Yeah, plus skills to significantly reduce their toughness. Looking at. Anyways, do this. So there's friendly and formal. There's only 3 of them. This event would probably already. Yeah, I was right to the other 2 with the Fatui ones. But, Well, I do recognize how this one fights. This is going to be easy to parry. This one might be annoying because they fight with a delay, bro. I don't like this guy. If I were to try to block them, I know they fight with a delay because they take their time sometimes hitting you. This guy, I'll probably get used to it, so he'll be like my test dummy. Looking at, even though this person also moves around a lot, but I guess that'll make it easier to actually do something. Saying all this doesn't really help when I know that I'm at a deficit due to hardware, so I have no idea how my reactions are going to be. I like how it's showing this again. But yeah, it's pretty easy to counter this guy. What the hell? I gotta talk to this guy. Are you ready? Yes, I am ready. Alright then. The finalist is about to take the stage. I could chip away at it. Okay, there we go. Wow, that feels really not that great. Might as well just parry. Wow, that... What in the anime? What in the anime, bruh? Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, he's... What is that, bro? I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. There we go. What the fuck? What? That was such an anime thing. I've never seen Traveler ever do that, so I'm just like... I mean, it'd be right if it was Flynn's, but like... Okay. What about challenge? Oh god, take your controller. Hit point under 100 seconds. The formal trial. There's also oh Galmaru. That's how you say your name. All right, buddy. That's fine. Let's get to it. Gotta get to it. Is he gonna fight the exact same, or is he gonna do like the other moves? Because that's not the only move that the dog can do. Okay, yeah, take your time. I'll wait. I'll wait. This sort of is not gonna be like too long at the very least. But this portion definitely gonna take like probably the next 30 minutes. I don't know. I just had that feeling. Oh, oh, we got like a little intro here. I get a little stare down. What was on his freaking paws looking at us like that? I haven't seen this in a long time. That little intro. We had like a bout like this before in Inazuma during the Archon quest actually. Oh yeah, it doesn't go down nearly as much. Oh yeah, he's doing a different move. I didn't think he was gonna keep doing that. Okay. Oh, I couldn't spam it again. Haha. I should have used that. Come here, boy. It feels wrong without any music, but bro, what is this? I knew I could do that. I had a feel I could get in his face and do that. I had a feel I could do that. That's so stupid. I question: did I get the challenge reward for that? 300 seconds? Okay. Anyways, next one. That was funny. I had a feeling I could do that. That means I could have beaten him even faster. Obviously, I could have done better in the beginning, so who cares if I could do it faster? It's a matter of just getting the rewards and getting out, right? It doesn't seem like there's that many rewards in this event, though. Like, in terms of primos, it doesn't really feel like it. For like a one-time thing every now and then, I don't mind an event like this, though. Oh, I thought I could parry that, but I guess I didn't spam it much. Get out of here. This person likes to spam a lot. That's why I knew this one was gonna be easy, though. You thought I wouldn't get you this time? Get out of here, bro. Yeah, the exercise still feels about the same as console. I thought it won it, but I'll take it. Apologies. No. Thank you. I was like, why are you at 1 HP? Get out of here, bro. I couldn't style on you after that. I feel disrespected. I measured victory. That's class. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, Kazuha. If Traveler actually did this to somebody, he actually probably killed him. But now we're not using elemental abilities. I guess this is like the potential Traveler could be doing when we fight, but that never really happens. Yeah, I could definitely see your face, man. It's all good. It's not like the dog even changed his face if I could see it.
I've been waiting.
Now, you should do other moves, right? Oh, you do the third one now. Wow. Ah, that was convenient. I haven't seen that move in a while. Oh, it's this one. I did not think you were going to do that move. I don't think I want to get hit by that. Once you can do it, you can really spam this. Well, this just isn't fair. Now I actually get the style no bitch at. Why the window to do? What the hell? Is that's supposed to be there? That's like that's a Japanese kanji right there. Why am I seeing Japanese kanji there? Um, I wonder if that's intentional. Well, I'm gonna take a screenshot just in case. Anyways, go here. Don't exactly remember how this guy fights. I kinda do though. Anyways, it makes me wonder how long this event's actually been out for, like everything that's available. If I had my second account, I could have checked it, but I wasn't willing to like cover two accounts moving forward, moving on from PS4. I couldn't do it. Even though it feels weird to say this, but I actually am glad I was able to move on from it. I think I talked about it before, but like I ran through an ordeal where I didn't have internet for a long time because someone intentionally cut the cord. Isn't that something? Then we had to upgrade our router. We upgraded it. And ever since I upgraded, the PS4 has problems connecting to the internet. It's a frequency issue. The issue still happens even though I managed to make it happen way less frequently. No, I had to change it to a frequency that makes it not get, you know, jumbled, but the PS4 itself, it doesn't connect to the right frequency because for whatever reason, the type of frequency that we use stays consistent to one frequency. But the last one it had the two separate ones. It makes me feel bad because on one hand, this means that if I were to live stream on PS4 moving forward, it's very likely. I mean, it already happened during like the final patch of PS4 when it happened, and there'll just be times where the internet just randomly gets disconnected, and it actually doesn't reconnect. I can't physically reconnect it. I have to actually reset the system. But I can like now I know how to actually fix the problem to some extent, or just remedy it. It's not really fixing it. I'm just happy I also keep the controller when it happens, because if that could have happened, I probably wouldn't do my next recorded playthrough. So even if it does happen, I have a way to deal with it. The thing that would suck though is that there could be a scenario where I end up accidentally messing up something and then I lose a ton of footage. That can be very possible, but I'm going to be very careful of that. Future me will deal with that, but that will not be for a while now. I might not do that till the end of this year or beginning of next year. It's going to be a while before I do that playthrough, I think. Unfortunately. For a good reason. There's something I must do first.
Use of force authorized.
Wow. I don't remember him ever fucking doing that. What the fuck? Usually I kill this guy way too fast to know what he does. Okay, I know this one. Yeah, it's like what the fuck? Anyways. Feels like you could juggle him at that point. Bro, too big for his own good. Yeah, I have to really delay it. I remember he just like doesn't hit you right when you expect it to. What? I spammed it though. Yeah, get out of here. Anyways, I feel like there's something else I want to say, but I've already forgotten. It is what it is. It's been like a lot since I really thought about it. Genshin. I am looking forward to next patch, though, at the very least. I keep hearing that a certain character, which I won't be able to get the skin of, because I'm done kind of like spending money on this game. Even if I could, I really can't, but that's beside the point. I was really excited to see that. I heard that Seat Lolly has a skin next patch, so I'm like, ooh. She's definitely one of my favorite characters, even though I see a reason why some people don't like her, or even a lot of people. But yeah.
Use of force authorized.
Oh, you're doing this one. Oh shit, this is the delay that I was talking about. He literally waited a lot longer than I thought. What the? Whoa, 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 I was not expecting all that. I'm gonna be real with you. Your brother fucking overloaded me. That's crazy, dog. He's even shooting my ass. I mean, it is a gun sword. Let's be honest. It does have a barrel on it. I get it. But come on, man. If I can't do it to you, why can't you do that to me? Okay. That should not have happened, but okay. Okay, I did not know how much I could do the combo on him like that. Haha. Boom. Well, that was easy at the end. You know, in other news, I did remember the name of the game I forgot earlier. It looked like I searched through my save files in my brain. It was called Sekiro. When I was talking about like what the parry thing reminds me of, or when I talked about the stress meter thing, but you know, yeah, Sekiro. You know, there was a good chance I would have played that game at one point in time, but nothing really went well for me at that time, so I didn't have it. Otherwise, there would have been a chance I would have gotten that game. I would have probably did a live stream playthrough it. I don't know if I would have recorded it. I feel like it's a game that's better recording it though. I've always wanted to at least try my hand at like a Souls-like because there was a game I wanted to play, and if I didn't lose PlayStation Plus, I would have actually already played it by now, which is very, very frustrating. But it is what it is. I don't give a damn about it, even though it has a second game on PS5, so that's cool. You have already made up your mind, traveler. Oh, I have? Let me recall my lines. This has been a truly spectacular, thrilling competition, and now it is time to announce the results. I'd like to invite our final trial warden, Traveler, to name the champion from among the three finalists. Do I actually get to pick? Um, do I actually get to choose? Is this gonna actually do something? This game is notorious for illusion of choice. Hmm. You wonder the cutest little pup, Galmaro? Since it's not voice, I want to assume it doesn't do anything. I declare Onyx Gate to be the most outstanding competitor of them all. In my opinion, the winner is the diminished seventh, Arpeggio. I didn't realize her name was called that. The seventh Arpeggio, but okay. I wanted to say Onyx Gate, but then I could just say the dog because it's cute, I guess. But it was the easiest out of the three, bruh. I'm saying Onyx Gate. Yeah, it must have been tough dealing with this big and tall Fatus wielding a great sword, all right. Who? Me? Thank you for this honor. It really means a lot to me. Everyone has done pretty well. My guess is I was just fortunate enough to get a better bead on Traveler's pace. Arf? Yeah, Arf, man. See that, Gamaro? You must learn from Gate. That was a woman's voice. Why? What the fuck is this camera angle, by the way? Nicely done, Bombardier. Parushik. Stepanyan. What the I'm sure Major Valerie. Valerie? Valerie. I hope I say Valerie. will also be proud of you. While we're not holding a grand prize ceremony, I'd say that you all value practical combat and tend to keep a low profile in your daily lives anyway. This honor coming from Traveler himself is just about the highest honor one can receive in Nodcry, and one that far surpasses ordinary trophies and medals. You folks are probably the very first in the whole Teyvat to receive a prize from Traveler in this manner. Uh-huh. We do not need any pomp or ceremony. This is more than enough. Isn't that so, Buddha Nova? Buddha? He calls her Buddha Nova. Okay. Of course. Maybe my people can host the challenge the next time and make it an even bigger affair. Ah, like it says Naya. Should have at least 100 competitors in the qualifiers to start with. That way, we might be able to discover some unknown or unaffiliated talents. That makes a lot of sense. The Bombardiers will also be pleased to organize something like this. I shall write up a proposal for her, Valerie. What? The Shimatsuban will also, if organizing this thing is going to cost tens of millions of more, then never mind. But the Ninken troop will take part nevertheless. Aha, so like, does this mean isn't, yeah, I really about to say that. Inazuma is going to do something like that. I don't know. Woo. Woo, what's up, woo? What's up? It's not woo, bro. Just saying woo. I thank each and every one of you for your kind offers. However, it is my opinion that once a competition like this is held and funded by a powerful faction, things may be a little different. Would any of you be able to resist the temptation to recruit any unaffiliated competitor that performs well, for example? Ah, Kazuha, do you mean? That's right, the best candidate to, to host a competition like this would be the relatively neutral Adventurers Guild. Ah, okay, that makes sense. We also have to keep the competition free of any other interests. He's right, the competition must be held only for competition's sake and nothing else. Okay. Yeah, Paimon thinks she gets it too. Allow Paimon to state things bluntly then. What? Although the 2 for 2 contestants this time round have been really polite, some of your colleagues can be super mean and even get right to attack us without giving us the chance to speak. Oh, yeah, like Yakuza, you just kind of see us on the street, give us a mean mug, say, oh my god, fresh meats, come to beat our ass, but then they get their ass beat instead. Yeah, and then we take their valuables, the resources that they drop. Well, in Yakuza, we just take their money. Okay. If the Fatui end up running this competition, who's to say they won't end up recruiting the top finishers? And that means we'd basically be helping you scout talent to fight against us. I mean, she's not wrong. There's no denying that now. I hear what you two are saying, but I can't make any promises on the behalf of the others. Different units have different missions and ways of doing things, and the words of this mere junior officer do not hold much weight. Mr. Kadehara makes a valid point, and Traveler Palmer's concerns are just as understandable. Alright, you two, stop scheming and just enjoy the thrill of combat like Gamaru over there. Over here, yeah. He's enjoying himself indeed. Standing on 2 legs. Asserting dominance. You're right. A foot soldier like me should leave matters like this to my senior officers and focus solely on combat. Next time we face off, you can expect to see improvements in my skills. And I will make sure to bring enough cake for everyone. What? What? Cake? I was expecting cake. To be fair, I wasn't expecting to read that either, but let's be honest. That was not that bad. That event was really fast, though. Well, I don't regret really waiting on it, because if I decide to dedicate a day to it, I don't know how I would have done about that. But anyway, time for Abyss. I heard it was really easy. Really easy. I have no idea because I actually haven't kept up with it. I did get spoiled at by my friends in Discord for once, but they only showed them completing it. They didn't show like the enemies in it because sometimes they do that. I'm like, bruh. But it's fine. Are they spoiled or not doesn't matter because usually I'd have already watched a video of someone doing the Abyss by now, but I decided to not do that either. Because I've been kind of entranced by watching a lot of people playing Fears of Fathom. It's been fun to watch. It's not a game I'm unfamiliar with. I actually have watched like the older series of stuff from creators in the past, way in the past. But the creator of Fears of Fathom just keeps making new games, and it's kind of cool. So I respect it. When off-field character or off-field character triggers crowd-related reactions on the opponent's shockwave is released. Oh, this is the Abyss for Moeka. Oh, right. We haven't done that yet. We're already on the Abyss screen. I'll do it later. I forgot. We're in the second half banners with Lohan Moeka. Right. Right. This is gonna be an easy check then. Probably just play whoever I feel like. Cryo first half, Pyro second half. What the? Is that the local legend on the bottom? I think it is. Okay. Mm, do this because Skirk all the way. Skirk is still pretty fun to me. Skirk used to not be as fun to me in the beginning. 'Cause I was like, she just kind of played the same. Now I do like the dash cancel, and sometimes I do the her newer combo, and she feels pretty fun when I do the newer combo. But like, I don't know. I don't know a better way to explain it than that. Do I want to do Navia? I kind of want to play Navia. I kind of want to play Navia for some reason. But I'm thinking Varessa. I haven't played her in a while again. I've been playing like Funds for weeks now. Do I regret doing that? Not really, but I feel like doing this. Do overloaded so there's still pyro involved. Would play Moika, maybe I'll play on the Abyss floor 12. Hopefully my mic is picking up pretty well. The positioning seems to be a little bit different right now. There's nothing I could really do about it. I can adjust it ever so slightly though.
Let the world come alive! Boost on the loose!
You don't get your ugly out of here. Wow, okay. Wow, that is stopping me every time. Okay, they just keep free licking the damn thing like that. Like, that was kind of annoying. They just kept free licking it, man. I should have just used Skirk sooner if I knew they're going to keep doing that. See, Lottie would have felt pretty good here, too. It is what it is. Not like I need it that badly, though. But, you know. Oh, my God. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't think I held that down. Yeah, I pressed that really fast, too. Well, you have to give me a second on that. Okay, I did hold it down.
Let's move! Quick as a flash!
I like how the crowd one's just not moving. I don't even know why.
Hero incoming!
Oh, that was it? Oh, there was only 6 of them? That was like very laggy, but I guess the next chamber should like mellow out, 'cause it usually does that. Well, with domains at the very least. Oh, right! You know, keep forgetting to mention. Bro, Spring Anime is finally finishing up. I have like some of them that I've been waiting patiently for. Some of them are going to, a good chunk of them is finishing up this week that I can't wait to watch. One of them is finishing tomorrow. I'm probably going to start watching some of it tonight. Anime, a lot of anime finishing next week. Some others are not going to finish that I've been really waiting for. That is probably not going to finish till fall, which kind of sucks. Probably not going to finish till like September. Bro, what is this? It's just gonna die, man. I probably didn't even need to do all this. I could have just like used Kirk sooner. Like, it's just gonna kill him really fast. Did they make the DPS check for this way cheaper? This one has three though.
Justice o'clock. Justice o'clock.
Still don't get tired of this character, surprisingly. Absolutely love her. Maybe not her design, but her character's cute though. I still don't know what the devs were thinking making her design look the way it does though. There may not be cleavage, but she definitely had the biggest chest in the game, I think. Between her and Shingen at the moment. Dude, they nerfed Rosaria for this too, by the way. I always think about that every now and then. Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Here.
Sometimes I have to like bring up Rosaria. Probably could enhance her damage instead of doing the charge attack, but I felt like doing the charge attack. That was fine. What is here? Oh, you make me fight fodder first. Okay.
Justice will permit. Let's move. Quick.
Oh. What? What the? What in the? Okay. That's the easiest floor 11 I think we have actually have ever had since the start of this patch cycle. And that's saying something, because I don't usually think these are that hard for floor 11, but I've not seen one that easy before. Not even during like the Natlet patch cycle. They would usually have some kind of shill in it. But then again, we've had some easy ones. But I don't know, this felt easier than I thought it was going to be. But even if it was the other enemy I thought this last year was going to have, I don't think it would have changed anything, would it? I probably would have ended up still saying that felt like the easiest 4 level I think I've ever done in a long time. Anyways, character elemental skill damage 75%. All party members' pyro damage bonus is increased on second half. Oh. I don't like that second half. Ugh. Look at this. I'm not dealing with that. I don't like that boss. Boss will waste my damn time. I do not like that boss. At least I know now. Configuration device. Okay. The Swanee. Oh, they're throwing a bunch of bosses in here for once. At least I know that I could do a charge attack with Sweet Lolly and freeze her, I guess, her extra copies of herself, or segments of herself. So it shouldn't be that bad. The Vigil, we'll see if the Abyss version is actually going to make the crystals tanky, because if it does, I'm going to be mad. That's all I'm going to say, I'm going to be mad. I'd rather just use my freeze team to just brute force everything here. Otherwise, I'll just use a Flynn's team instead, because that should still be fine, but I don't want to do that. This is Abyss that I feel like I could replay and probably play like maybe 2 different teams. I could probably do a different team with Vressa and use like Auron and do his charge attack to freeze the boss in the second half. But like, I don't think I could think of many other teams that I would have a fun time dealing with that boss. Unless I destroy the first half so fast that the second half ends up not being that bad. Because I remember beating it without like any sort of Natlan shill. I would just deal with the meter with just a pyro character through the mechanic of beating her segments. So it was not that difficult. There's still so many videos on YouTube I need to watch. But now I'm about to like, probably right after this show, I'm probably gonna start watching a little bit of an anime I want to watch. I had a feeling I could probably kill it with her burst. Oh, pretty damn good. Absolutely love playing this character still. And I also just like seeing the crowd damage. You know, this is the one thing that makes me excited for Sanjoy because I just like a good crowd character. I don't know. I'm just excited for the fact to be able to play a crowd character and they not actually just complete ass. I don't know. There's no way they're gonna make it complete ass because they're definitely at a disconnect mechanic.
You two! Time to end them! Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy!
Do it!
Light of the
Do
blazing
it!
sun!
Okay.
Incinerate!
Oh, right, this guy. Uh-huh.
Rise with the sun! Control breathing! Let's move! I'm going in! Fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath of Aesley! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me! Teamwork is true. Get to work. Eat lolly, eat mama. Right of the
Alright, get out of here, boy! Oh, 1.5 million not dead?
incinerate.
Man. Whatever. What Amadeus should have did if I had that C6 Nicole I played in the Imaginary Theater. That'd been funny. Energy. Yeah, energy. Who is here? All right, you.
Quiet. Another star goes out.
Right when I was pressing the button. Right, that's cool.
These are about to get dicey. Gotcha. A little amuse-bouche. There's on the loose. Annihilate.
Why am I even like continuing to go with that?
Off to the freezer. Let the world come on. Pinnacle of excellence. Strike a pose. Quiet.
I decided to take my time with it since I do feel like I could clear that faster, but like it shouldn't be too bad. I wanted to like change my skill combo, but whatever.
Burn it down. Stronger. Start the clock. Everybody stand. Suffer the wrath of Easley. Wrath from the sky.
Where you think you're going, buddy?
Incinerate. Light it up. Quick as a flash. Let's teamwork is true. You two. Time to end them. Pyroclastic surge.
I don't play the combo perfectly because I stopped caring about it, but I at least try to get those melts. Eventually, I'll take her more seriously if I have to use Moika in like Stygian or something. in here. Yeah, she does enough damage. Still wonder who's gonna actually power creep her in the pyro DPS slot though. That's gonna be the day. Everyone's saying it could be Alice. I kind of hope it's Alice. So we'll see. But since Moika's an Archon, I have this bad feeling they're just not gonna do it, and that would upset me because I don't see why they wouldn't. But I don't know. I just had this feeling they keep giving her a lot of favoritism, or at least it feels like it. Anyways, we'll see if they do it differently.
And know my will. Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
Shit, I did not want cryo.
Excision
Uh,
required.
okay. You know what? I should have just hit this. That was my mistake, to be honest.
Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
Wow, that actually hurt.
My motion starts.
I might have to restart this though. Yep. 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 Exactly what I was afraid of. If I decide to rely on like Hyzer damage for that, that would have taken me longer. Note to self. Don't use a Scoffy in the beginning.
Test and know my will.
Take my time in the beginning.
Each deed will be judged. Excision required. Draw near.
What the fuck? Okay. I said draw near. Brother,
Punishment.
bro, do your move already, bro.
Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
What?
Goose on the loose.
Laws of
Dash of
creation
frosting.
born. By motion stars inscribed. My master.
And now I kick it out.
Gotcha. Here comes
I feel like I could have probably beaten him before it, but you know, it's fine.
Judgment.
And then. I feel like I could have done it better, but like, whatever. I still feel like I could have cleared faster. Okay.
brings a spirit to life. Oh, pretty. Now you're talking to me. Everybody stand back. Lolly, eat Papa. On my mark. Light of the blazing sun.
Cool. Easy. Yeah. Now, usually in these series, I usually would like, you know, go back into and use like different teams, but I haven't really been in a mood with Genshin that much lately. Just kind of waiting for SNES 9 at this point. All my excitement's been pulled from Genshin, man. Like, I guess there's one thing to be excited for, and that would be, I guess, the summer event. Because I heard that was announced, I think, today. So I need to go check that. So I'm going to check that on stream and then make a post about it. But before we check that, there's the trial we need to do. Now, without even checking everything else, we should go ahead and check this though. First, yeah, take your time. No lock pieces suggest it's ass. And it is ass. Well, how many primos do I have? We're about to get like 40 more, but like, what do we got? What we got here? Oh, we're over 9,000. Okay, okay, that's enough of that bit. Yeah, I didn't expect I actually reach this by the end of this patch, but there's still 2 more weeks left. Wait. Yeah, I was right. I had a feeling I lost track of time. That means the dev live stream isn't till next week, right? There's 2 weeks left on this. Yeah. Mm. So, I know what stream I'm scheduling for Friday. I need to change some things. Okay, I know what I can do on Friday then. Nicely done. As for having 9,000, I think I have like 60, 70 pulls right now. Let's see. Yeah, we are sitting at 65 with like the extra intertwined fate that I have just sitting in the wish screen. So that's 65. And then if I want to make more, that's 69. I believe our pity is still 61. Well, it's a shame that I would like to get Lohan, but those 4 stars are just not doing it, Chief. Where the fuck is the reasoning for not having Eon-san? I would have definitely, I'd have definitely tried for it, but the chance of getting a C1 Mawika doesn't feel entirely bad either, but maybe I wouldn't have. I would have tried like a little bit of a 4-star pity. Like, I would regret not trying it. Have I done any wish of this patch? I could manipulate it just for the quaint fate, but I don't know. I don't know. Also, there's this weird ass thing that's been here for a while. I don't know what the point of this is, but I did check it, and it has a very questionable choice indeed. But I did warn people about this. Maybe I don't warn my friends about it. It's only a matter of time till they make the rewards required, or not required, but eventually make it to where you can get primos out of it. So now, Million Astro is kind of like tied to the main game. You could get primos here that you're missing out on, technically. And guess what? I'm going to gladly miss out on it because I'm not going to bother doing it. I probably should do it, but I just can't be bothered. Temper Thyself. I believe I already got the extra of this. Yes. I want to craft a Sands, but I think I'm going to wait. Yeah, this week is the 3rd week of the patch. Oh. Yeah, because the weekly progress is 2 out of 5. If it was 3 out of 5 for this week, then the dev live stream, it's always on the second to last patch. Or am I tripping? No, it's definitely the second to last patch. Hello. We've reached practically like almost the end of the stream at this point. I'm just doing this last thing that I forgot to do left. Why is it making me do this one? Why is it making me redo this one? Okay. I have like watched some people play Lohan and he looks pretty fun to play. It's just a shame. Exactly how I expect him to look fun to play. It's just a shame I can't get him. And it's really sucky that his best teammate is the one that appeared literally a banner ago. That is probably not going to rerun until another bad situation to actually pull them on. So that's going to feel terrible. It is what it is. Damn. Take your time. I can wait. As for Genshin, it really isn't much going on in this game still. I'm just happy to realize that I made a slight oopsie Just like where I changed the thumbnail for the most recent Blue Archive stream I did, but yeah, I wanted to change it. If you didn't see that already. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it does seem like the devil should be next week, because it seems like there should be 2 more weeks left. Yeah, I'm gonna double check. Double check. Um, double check X and do that on stream. Instead of waiting to do it like I usually do. Anyways, this is the first time week is running with me being on PC, so yeah, of course it looks different here. It was kind of a glorious time when I pulled this character. I pulled on a double 5-star. That was a beautiful feeling. Yeah. Also, I had a lot of pulls at that time saved up. I'm surprised this actually feels this smooth still. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the parry event I just did earlier was, smoother than I thought it would be. I honestly thought I would struggle more given that, of course, I'm using a piece of weaker hardware on my console, but this is fine, I guess. Blech. What's the point of jumping just to get here?
Let's hope your brothers can fight.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
You can just stand here and infinitely stay on her bike because, they decided to make this trial like that.
How about all right, you ask for it. Rev the engine.
I could beat them faster, I could just spin infinitely on my bike, because that's cool. Damn. It's funny that Lohan takes this resource. Man, it's stuff that I kind of want to pull for him, but I just don't have his character. I don't have the characters. I mean, I guess I have Durin, but without Nicole, he just doesn't feel good to play. For what I've seen, it just feels different. Feels a tad bit worse than Varka in the way that they're played, even though they both equally need Nicole a bit more than just having Bennett in the team. But it's worse for Lohan. Lohan hits really fast. Kind of doesn't like staying in one place either. Even though Varka always moves forward when he attacks. It's a bit worse for Lohan. Because he moves a lot more. My first time check out the trials since his release. High frequency, yeah. High frequency makes a lot of sense. Has a special stance and then he does cryo damage. Funny part is you don't really want to spam the normal attacks because the way his mechanic works. Stacking Joy in Master Stroke state, which is still funny to call it that, but he's a Master Stroker. But it's nice to see that they are making a character utilize the other form of Durin, because it was kind of weird that they had the two forms for Durin, but not really anyone who could really utilize it. So I had a feeling it would probably be a crowd on fielder, but they would have to make him be able to really activate the power application from Durin well, because I feel like if it's not a Kyle's character, they're gonna have to have a lot of attack speed or not a ICD problems. Lohan has the most comfortable cost of stamina spamming chart attacks I've ever seen. They really did something to him that I wish they did to Hu Tao actually. I don't know if that'd have been preferred, like having like a much lower cost of spamming a charge attack than possible, but really like his burst animation too. Also, bro fights with a knife and a polearm. Like, what is that? His first attack, he throws throwing knives. Or something like that. It's pretty unique animation, actually. Yes, that thing, yes. And then the attack that you want to spam the most is like just this pretty satisfying polearm stab that I feel like should have been in the game at this point. I don't know. Everything was always just a spinny twirl. Like, what the fuck is that charge attack animation? Like, every character damn near had that, and I thought that was strange. Why is there not one doing this? You know, what someone with the polearm would do? It's funny, because charge attack is actually taking longer to go through his stamina bar, because he can just spam this. More than, like, most characters. Pretty sure he had the most comfortable cost I've ever seen in a character. But yeah. Oh, it's smooth reset. Oh, really sadistic for looking at. I really like him though. I may try to pull him in the future, I don't know. It kind of depends on whenever I can get my hands on Nicole. If I get my hands on Nicole, then it will change that fact. Look how much he can spam this shit. And it's like, when you're in this state, he can just spam for even longer. It makes no sense. I find it very interesting. Probably shouldn't have done that. Look how slow it takes out the stamina bar. It doesn't even make sense. That is like, he's so fun to play, bro. It's just a shame I don't want him yet. Maybe that'll change in the future. Can I enjoy and unleash an enhanced element of skill? Oh, that's what that is. Oh, that's really cool. What the fuck? Oh, during... Oh, okay. I see. Ah, you can't spam it too fast. Shit. I did not mean to do that. Oh, low hunts. Okay, well, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh, this element is skill during of course. Okay. I'm tripping. Tripping. Didn't read that well. Anyways, yeah. This guy looks so fun to play. It's kind of frustrating to skip him. But because he wants to call his team and not Bennett, you can try to use Bennett, but he moves a lot. He moves much more than Varka does. Well, I messed that up, it seems like. Now's your chance. I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, do it. I love his animations, man. Yeah, he feels really good to play. At least with Nicole, he actually doesn't feel that bad to play. It's just such a shame I don't want him. He was theorized to be a standard character because his cons are ass, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. People thought it was gonna be standard. I had friends keep telling me that too. Usually we would have gotten another standard like last region, but we're not getting one this time. For a pet cycle. If we had it for the past two, we would get a standard by now, but it chose not to do it. Maybe because Notcry was not intentional. Well, that's how I see it anyways. Otherwise, we should have already been. It says, nah, maybe we'll get one instead of Naya, most likely. Is possible, actually. But what will the devs do with that? I don't know. First, I need to see what they're going to be cooking with the buffs, because it seems like a bunch of characters are going to get buffed. It's kind of fun to see that. Grab that now. It's a shame I'm 6 away from another one, but I could just wait till next reset. Pick these all up. I would just use them all, but no, I'm just gonna save it. First things first. Go back here. Condense our resin. Then I'm going to go to their Twitter and see what's going on with that. And maybe bring you with me to Genshin, the archive. Yeah, I might do that actually. There is something I need to check there. But there's a chance I don't have anything to actually do there. Kind of torn. I'm probably gonna end up going there. No, I definitely need to go check. Time is that? Yeah, I definitely need to go check. Well, do I want to leave this running while I try to open the browser? I could, but yeah. At least it looks like we're gonna have on average 65 polls, which is exciting. I guess I could check this. I think there's said to be another event coming soon. I saw from notices. Cause I do try to check this like every day. Question will be, will this actually load on stream? But it's been consistent. But, you know, using OBS while play a game, so having both things open, sometimes it kind of just lags too much and then it fails to load. Because the only time it fails to load. Sometimes it doesn't, though. Sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes I have to keep reissuing this just for it to work. Like this. Oh, it just fixes login errors. Well, I'm gonna go over here and show this anyways, because I saw this yesterday, I believe. There's this event apparently appearing. When was that? Oh, it's in a few days. Oh, okay. That's on the 16th. Today, the 16th, right? So, okay. Thursday for that. Okay. As usual, we get to at least see these go up. They don't really announce the other events on Twitter though, but it doesn't really matter how they do it. They always announce the event wishes though, but we already know that. I've been ash. And we have this, which I keep. I'm unsure when I want to do Lohan story quests. I keep saying I'll do it on the weekend, and I already have the thumbnail pre-made. I've made it a while ago now, but I was unsure of when I wanted to do it. Do I want to do it Saturday? Do I want to do it Sunday? It kind of depended on the Genshin Impact live stream because I kept forgetting whether or not it was this week or next week because I haven't been focusing Genshin too much like I usually do. So I've been kind of nonchalant with it. So I'm going to check for that right now. Hope I have no problems opening this. Thing that sucks is I don't want to like leave the screen and leave you on a black screen. So I guess I'll do this. Should be fine if I'm trying to pull up one page. But if I start reloading all the pages on the browser, it might make my computer lag like crazy. So let's see. It takes a while for it to load now. Not terrifyingly long, but probably longer because I have this game open like this. It usually loads a lot faster when I'm on Steam, but I think it's just because Steam is just a smoother service because I play Genshin through the Epic Game Launcher. I really, really want them to put that on Steam. I really need them to put this on Steam. I haven't heard anything. Oops, I forgot I had all that opened. Of course, that's cool. That's fine. I will just close this again. That's oh great. Do this again. I forgot I have to do that every time I do this. Like I say, at least on Steam, I don't have to do that. No, it happens on there too, so I shouldn't be complaining about that happening. I just wish there was a way for me to be able to use my controller without me having to have my mouse on the screen. Because when the mouse goes on the screen, I can't actually remove my mouse from it. I have to press the Windows button to get off of the screen, and I hate doing that every time. But it is what it is. Hmm. 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 Okay, there we go. Let's go here. Here, here, here. Alright, I should do this now, shouldn't I? Do, 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 do. Oh, whoa, whoa, wrong screen. There we go. And boom. Oh. Oh. Y'all just ended up seeing a black screen. How did that happen? I guess my stream almost crashed or something, but yeah. I heard this got announced. Oh, so it is this week. Well, well, that is this week then. Okay then. Alright then. Okay, nothing changes then. I thought I was tripping. This looks like a summer event for Fontaine. That's going to be exciting. But then it seems like Song of the Welcome Moon. Scherzo? Sunny? Summer? Fontinalia? do this. Oh, I see Charlotte with the skin. That's cute. The hell? Okay, I'm about to say I thought I did have that there. For now, I will save this elsewhere. And then figure out how I want to go about making a thumbnail for this. Because I'll have to do that. Oh, that no shot that just happened. Okay. I'm gonna have to change that before I do anything. I cannot believe that just happened. That's cool. That's not the first time it's happened, but that should not have happened. So now I have to go open this now to rename that before I forget to do that. I'll do this till later, since I think I'm with me to Steam, to Blue Archive. Eat special program. Okay. I'm gonna have to prepare that thumbnail then. This was announced today or yesterday because I saw it amongst my friends recently. So I think it was yesterday I heard about it. I didn't even see the thumbnail. That's cute. I love that. Also, did I not see a close up with Lily? Yeah, look at that. I love that. Is that a hat? What is that? This looks very interesting. I also see Frina right there. A very interesting assortment of characters. One side probably is about Summer the Welcome Moon. The Summer Center Fontanalia seems to be a summer event for Fontaine. I guess it's fair that we get that. I also see Chiori right there in the middle. But yeah. But I thought I'd share that. And animated short that happened recently. So this was just a day ago or so. I would keep scrolling down, but let's not do that. Um, hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. I should probably close this now. Let's do that. That was the wrong. That was that was wrong. Get off of this. The shame I have to like manually close it because it takes a long time for me to close it on here compared to like archive. It's a very unique color in the sky. This color in the sky I don't usually see very often. It rained again today, other than which is like the most it's rained in like weeks. I've been perpetually going through like a whiplash of just heat wave for 2 weeks straight. It started to bug me during the Blue Archives streams throughout that time. So it feels nice having a break. It's been like this for like a few days now, thankfully, but you know, it's probably not gonna last forever. So yeah. Hmm. Wait for Steam to open, and then I'm going to change the screen. I don't know if I'll do this very often, but what is this? A timer. I'll tell you it's like a timer for how long you could be in here for. That would be cringe. But that is splash art. Or am I tripping? Oh, damn it. No, I can't change it now. Too late for that. That may have been a good thumbnail though. Well, if it had a bigger dimension, if I could see more. This is what I saw before. I thought this was cute. I love this one. Also shows like, is this? I always thought this was like the purple book, like the ones you get for like the ASP materials and stuff, but I don't know if it's that. It doesn't seem like it is, but it feels like it is. Yeah, Expo, Lisa, and trailer, yes. All that good stuff. Steam is about to open. I could always like put music on when I stream, and I know y'all will be able to hear it, but I just don't even know if I want to like blast like a song that might copyright me. I feel like I could do it 'cause I know some songs that I have that aren't copyrighted, but I don't want to. I just don't want to deal with that. Yeah, come along for the ride. So I can close this. I was also looking at like the ban list for Blue Archive because there was like some people that had issued to me talking about the next fest banner, telling me that since we want to go maybe though it's a recollection banner. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't mind these screenshots here. This here, this was from today because I keep forgetting that when a student has a birthday, they have a special voice that they only have on that specific day. So I did that. I think I can play it again if I go into the game. But yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to check this. If I recall, I either almost can do something or I can do something. I need to check. Then I can just intentionally bring y'all with me to show off something if someone's lucky enough to watch both Genshin Archive. They'll notice that there was something I forgot to share. Even though I'll probably repeat myself in the next Blue Archive stream. But I digress. I digress. Oh, I should probably do this now. Damn, why does it always do this? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Why does the screen look more... This actually looks more smoothed over than it usually does. I don't know if that's because OBS probably updated on that, but I guess I'm not complaining. Usually that yellow line usually bothers me more. Y'all can't see that line, but that's what I see every time I stream. There's a perpetual yellow border around the entire screen. Usually doesn't bother me that much, but it exists. Actually, I could actually show the yellow bar if I decide to share my entire desktop screen instead of the actual app itself, but like I don't want to do that. It appears too jumble for me to want to share that. Maybe if I get a newer computer, I'll do that. If I can. I don't know if I can say when.
ブルーアーカイブ
Wow. I never noticed that before, but man, that really sucks. Okay. I was curious. It does feel like I have to lower this more than I do when I play Genshin. That actually proves it. I always thought that was annoying. That bugged me. Y'all won't even be able to tell. Because, like, for y'all, the volume's still, like, the right sound and all that. But for me, the sound is much lower. Because I have to make sure it doesn't echo. Which sucks. Usually doesn't bother me that much since it's usually mostly quiet. So it ends up not being that much of a problem. But, yeah. Since I've already done reset. Oh, sure. The next players are here. We are officially 1 week away from the banner for Amy armed and Yuzu armed. There's something I did today I didn't even share in like the post I did earlier today. Like earlier I got raised Raisa to level 90 because I feel like I had to. I raised this. I wanted to raise this, but I don't feel like buying stuff like expert permits yet because I also bought expert permits, but I bought like the 40 expert permits out of the shop, the expert permit shop of these, so that's something. But I already used some of it. I had a little bit more than this. Went from 80 to 90 on Raisa. Could improve her skills, but it's taking away resources I need for Yuzu, I'm pretty sure. So I have to wait till I get to Yuzu before I can do that. And since Yuzu also wants this, I kind of want to save this for her as well. So, just taking my time farming everything up. Don't have much of those I want. There is this I can mention. I mean, I think I talked about this in the stream, but I think I was just off just slightly. Now I have enough to do that. I'm probably going to do that soon. Now, the other thing I kept forgetting to share, cause I just forgot to share. Where is she at? Is she up here? No. Is she up there? No. Shipping. There you are. I was like, yeah, I don't remember loving you all the way. Well, enjoy Fire Joe. Was still there because I got her during like the last few days of it. I decided to raise this to 5. Her cost was like really high, but it lowered her cost to 6 at max, so I just went and did it. Obviously, I could have done better everywhere else, but I'm not trying to do this right now because I'm not trying to waste these right now. I got the boxes for Yuzu, so she goes first. But I just felt like doing that. Really nice I got this student.
どうしてこんなことに。まあこうなった以上、やることはやりますよ。
That's what she said when I pulled her. But yeah. She also sighs a lot, makes me sad, but it's understandable. She definitely overworked, I feel like, but I digress. Once I'm done working on some of my striker students with their equipment, I'm gonna go straight to the special students. I think I already talked about this before, but yeah. I'll wait before I do that. I came back on because I wanted to see if the tickets are finished because I can do 2 runs today. I already did the first one, but the other one wasn't finished. That was before I went to go do something, eat, and that was when I ended up starting the Genshin stream and later than I planned to do it. Check this real quick. It might just be something else though, like the AP I could get. It really builds up a lot faster than usual, which feels better. I shouldn't say usual, what I'm used to, I should say. Which is nice. I like it. Oh yeah, Kay's in here today. I forgot to mention. Look at that.
ここでなら服を脱いでもダメ？最近はこういうのが流行なんだ。
I really like this interactive one.
ここ涼しくて気持ちいい。ここでなら服を脱いでもダメ？
I'll let that build up. And use it later. I need to change my second cafe because now I have a first for Shippo Tours and I kind of want to have that in my cafe somewhere. The problem is, it is fucking huge. It is as big as like the other one I struggled to put in here, being the in the first cafe, the furnishing for real armed and yeah, you know what? Tokyo armed. Jesus Christ. Okay. Do this, do this. How big is it again? Right. That reminds me, also Masha was also in here with this first shape for the first time ever. Some suit version of her, of course, but getting this to fit in here is going to suck. It's not impossible though. Why can't I put that there? Yeah, I figured it'd be that. Save convertible's probably in the way too, which I don't know if I feel like moving that. It's already bad enough that I probably have to move this too. The bot 2, man. The bot 2? That's crazy, dog. Damn it. I don't know if I can reach it. Okay, I can reach it. What do I want to do with that? I don't know. I want to just put this down. Oh. I see what's in the way now. Yep. There was a reason why I didn't want to move this yet, but maybe yeah. didn't want to move the rest of these yet, but I might have to move the palm trees. I need to move this. Or not. That's gonna be so in the way, but see how bad it is. Never mind, we're good. Now the tree is in the way. Isn't that something? I could push it back more. I didn't know if I could do that. Wish I could do that. It's better though. Probably move this later. Maybe. Kind of want to have it just sit there for now. It's gonna look kind of silly in here though. Okay, let's check this now. I was right. Yeah, now I get to do this on stream. That means you get the 7 much HP. Yeah, she didn't really move that much. She's like 37 now. Now, I improved my race after I did a run today. Which means the next one will probably feel different. I have a strategy to deal with her, but like, it takes me like a few retries before I actually beat her. Cause like, Mika keeps dying, and it's fucking annoying. I just struggle to survive too, but it's worse for Mika since Mika's a front student. Her position is front. Even if she isn't in the front, she goes forward. So the boss just sits there and smacks the hell out of her. It's annoying. So I don't know what to do other than just keep trying. I try using Dress here. She feels terrible against this boss, but like she filled the bar fast, but not fast enough. A little different for her. A little different for her. I don't have to focus her when she's like sitting there pelting the boss, but it takes a while to fill it. It makes me think I don't know which one to really raise though. Because damn, team on both. I could do it, but she might struggle to survive. Okay, everyone just keeps stopping at T9. I actually think she needs a bit more than that. If my artist with max hair pit is still struggling to survive, I don't know if I like to do this. But I'll do this. You know, I have an easier time clearing with Rio than using Kisake, which sucks. That's mostly my fault though. My Kisake is more well built than Miko would probably not die as often. But it's hard to tell because like Malku actually just straight up does double the dares that she does. So now it just kind of hurts. I can't really like wait too long to let the thing build up, or everyone just keeps taking damage. Now I have to like open my rotation with Reza. I improved Reza a little bit, but I know her healing is still not really adequate enough. Borrowing a Reza would probably be better, but even using my own is still fine, surprisingly. But my problem is that the boss likes to keep pelting. It just likes to keep pelting Mika, and it's annoying. Did I just do that? I just did that. That's fine. Mm, it's gonna end up moving Mika, that's fine. I'm trying to let the boss hit Raisa. Sometimes it does. Sometimes she does hit Raisa, but like. Oh, Raisa just bled. mm, I'll wait a little bit longer. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that hurt. Okay, is she gonna survive? Oh my god. Okay. I'm having an easier time here. What the fuck? It's definitely not because of race. I think it's a position I have everything. Because I was playing this a little bit worse last time, but huh? Or is this because I'm using? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll beat her ass. Come here, boy. Yeah, I didn't expect to beat her that easily. I guess I would just feel better. Cause when I use Just Heat, I struggle more because I had to wait extra for her cost. That felt terrible when I did that earlier today. But I guess ours to go. Oh, this. Oh, oh, oh. Get out of my way, Weaves. Oh, this guy's hardcore. I see. Oh, I'd love to borrow someone who's in near Fuka. I would love to do that. Oh, so this person has this. You know, I might actually do this. Yeah, sure. They bought the battle pass in the past. So, dude, this one, never mind. I'm tripping. So it was like that for real. Cool. Well, now you get to see me in this stream, for whatever reason. If you actually came for Genshin and just stick around and I'm seeing, oh wait, oh, Archive? What the fuck? I'm just going to just use the last little bit of this to buy out the shop, 'cause I pretty much bought out the shop now. Now I'm just in the waiting game. I'd give Malka a few days. Either she gets defeated before Friday or she gets defeated on Friday. I don't know. If it's on Friday, that's going to be awkward because that means 2 streams. Because that is confirmed. Genshin Impact live stream Friday. I will, I guess, work on the thumbnail for that tonight or tomorrow. Most likely I'll get to it tomorrow. Anyways, I don't know why I want to look at that again. I love how that was just so much easier. I don't know if it's because of Racer, but I had an easier run when of course, thanks to the person telling me that repositioning hard and Racer makes a lot of a difference. I already knew that moving them to a certain position matters. I just didn't know it kept moving the students. I didn't notice that for HUD. I didn't notice Racer does it too. That is my bad. But yeah, raising so Racer's equipment made her a little bit takier because before she used to like die in one hit almost from Haku, but now it's not a big deal. I didn't notice that as a problem before.
東時です。画面越しにご挨拶いたします。直接
Yeah.
伺うべきところ。はい、いいと思います。買い間違えた場合には
And with that, that is everything you can actually feasibly get in the shop.
すみません。
This is just renewable, and I'm going to put everything into here. Yeah, God damn it. Okay.
その商品は後ろの
I'm
棚
off
からお
by
取りく
two.
ださい。
Whatever.
買い間違えた場合には返品が可能です。
Now,
すみません。
for the
で
next
きませんでした。
day or two or whatever, how long she survives for, I'm just gonna get Toki Arms Elf out of here. I need 120 just to get her 5-star, which it feels like I'll be able to reach that. Okay, all I gotta do is fight her twice, I think I'll be good on that. I already saw how much it converts with the amount that I have, or I could have just used outright to get this. So I'll be fine. Just need 6 more at the very least. The AP I'll use later when I need to get the technical challenge stuff, because, yeah, that's the thing. Now, can I even share the other thing again? I don't know if it comes up again. Do I still have her here? Yeah, I do. Okay, she does say it again. It's cool that they have this voice on their birthday. If you have the student, you check this. They
たくさんの方に祝っていただいて本当に幸せ者だと感じました。
have a special voice on.
でもやっぱり先生からのお言葉が一番欲しくて、二度もったら欲張りな子です。
Even her regular version of herself also has one. I can share that too, I guess. I might do this more in the future. Whenever I have a student and they have their birthday, I might just intentionally do it just because that means I missed out on Michiru, and that kind of makes me sad when I think about it. I went past it, didn't I? Eventually I'm going to have to like categorize this to make this easier to find them. You know.
その身どもの生誕の日を忘れずにいてくださって先生にことほいでいただけただけでその思わず口元が緩んでしまい幸福とは思ったより近くにあるのだと改めて実感しましたわ。
That's cute. I really like that. I like that little bit of mention. Well, still gonna let her stay on the screen for a little bit, but either for the rest of this patch, most likely probably the rest of this patch, I just have her sitting here. Why? I really like this OC. I do think I am gonna change it up though. Next patch. It's going to be very interesting how much this screen ends up shuffling when I do the Momo Talk though, because some of the OSCs I heard from the other 2Ds from most recent students of this patch is quite a big deal. This patch and the patch before with like the free pulls. I'm mostly referring to my arm. There's a good chance I'm going to use that for a while. Yeah, until Fox Squad, and then I'm going to be listening to the lobby OC, because I swear I cannot hold you. That song sounds so good. Heck, even the freaking recruitment screen, the OST for that is so good too. I too much to be said on that. At least I'll be able to say what okay amount of Pyrox is, but I really hope I don't end up going through this amount when I go for Yuzu armed. As for Genshin, I mean, I'm close to pity for my next character, so I'll be able to save up pretty easily, which will be nice. I'll be in a good position for the next 50-50, but a game like Blue Archive, this banner that I get to pull on, I have a long stretch of time between this banner, or next banner, and Seiya. From what I saw as of like right now, is like 54, 53 days, something like that. So Seiya, that's a good amount of stretch of time. But outside of that, I should say outside of that. Outside of Seiya, I should say, the next three banners, literally starting from Seiya, is gonna be my biggest problem. There's Seiya, Camp Hade right after, and then right after that is freaking Fox one. I can only pick one or the other. I can't pick both. Now, if I didn't go like past 200 on the fast polls after getting everyone, I probably would likely be in a good enough position, even if I sparked on the Yuzu Armed banner coming up. But now that I have this amount for Yuzu Armed, I'm comfortable still being able to get Seiya, but this actually needs to be like a situation where I don't end up going to pity. If I go to pity on Seiya Armed banner, I don't think I have a chance for Fox one. It's gonna be way too close. That's the thing I'm worried about. At least when they appear, the Fox Squad, that'll be 2 weeks that the banner's gonna be out for. But I wonder how close it actually is, cause I guess I always gotta remind myself around global. And they're most likely gonna rush banners in some shape or form. So the amount of characters and what characters appear may be important, but they could literally just like stuff some of them together and it ends up being more than just that banner. It's something I'm a bit worried about, because they're definitely accelerated somewhere. The question is where. I don't know where I'm gonna do it. There's a lot of like banners coming up that is going to be 2 weeks long. A lot of them have like an event tied to it. A lot of them, some of which have stories I haven't done yet before, which is exciting. Some of them I'm pretty excited for actually. One of them most especially is going to be a rerun event that I actually have not done before, because I skipped it when I first started the game, but that's beside the point. That's enough of this. This feels weird to end on this screen, because this is just the archive, but this is on a Genshin Impact stream. I don't regret my decision to do this though, because I would have just done it off stream otherwise. But I declared I would do this more, so that's why I'm here doing this. With that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream for Blue Archive depends on the still continent raid. For Genshin Impact, the guaranteed next stream is the actual special program. I now need to start preparing for that. Outside of that, we got a guaranteed Blue Archive stream I'll do on Saturday, since Friday's stream is occupied the way it is, which means I might do the other Genshin Impact stream on Saturday. I still don't know if I want to do that. I literally have been thinking about pushing it to next following Friday. Like next week Friday, since we get the one last week before next patch situation. I might just literally stress Lohan towards the very end of the patch for the story quests. But I have a feeling I cannot do that, because next week specifically is going to be very interesting. I don't know how I want to go about it, so there's a chance I might just do that one on Sunday. So I guess there'll be a Genshin stream Friday and Sunday, and Saturday Blue Archive. But there might be a Blue Archive stream sooner than that, or it might just be on Friday alongside the other Genshin stream. I'm fine with that, but it is going to feel so sucky because while I now have a thumbnail prepared for what I believe to be the final part for the Still Content event for part 3 of this actual main story, it kind of just irks me a little bit. The way that they decided to structure the next story, I kind of thought that was very strange. Kind of like halfway through. And then, oh, because now it's in Berserk state. Okay. I still don't know how to feel about that. I don't completely hate it. It just feels kind of weird. I don't know. It just feels kind of out of place the way that the story, for what we read last time, was. It's something that just kind of bothered me. It's one of those things that could have just started when we started this story, or this patch for this fight. But yeah, it just feels weird. It almost feels out of place actually. Okay, I think that's it for me. We're always constantly doing Genshin or Blue Archive, the usualness. I kind of want to change it up, but it is going to be a while before I do that. I would say I like to do it when things calm down with Blue Archive, but I don't know. It's always enough of something to keep me going, so I just want to push it back further. Well, until the excitement dies down, but that might take a year and a half before I actually start to really feel that. I really haven't been this excited for like a game like this. Even though I knew about Blue Archive for years before I started this game, I just did not know how to get my hands on it because it was never on Steam. So, still a very new feeling. I missed out initially when Steam released for this game too. I could have started a few months beforehand, which would have been very interesting, but I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the way I found out about it. It makes me feel very good about what happened prior to just the wholly of just Genshin Impact, this and that. At least I had one final hurrah with a recorded playthrough the same year. A lot of things to move on from, a lot of things to look forward to. I just hope that I can provide something worthwhile to those who subscribed and are, still subscribed to me. I don't know how many of y'all actually do watch me. I do look though at that. Who watches the videos or how many watch the videos? I do pay attention to that a lot. For Genshin streams, obviously, your count's never as high as Blue Archive, and I'm okay with that. Genshin is not in the greatest place. My focus isn't even on it. I want to focus on the excitement that I am excited for and how much I have fun playing certain games. But I hope I could do something more in the future. One day. So, I will look forward to that with bated breath. That being said, I always have playthroughs to go back to, actually. One that I wanted to do, but I wanted to replay the first game that I lost on my old account for PS4. That's still a playthrough I haven't done yet. I've been thinking about doing it for a while now. But, a lot of things changed. There's a lot of things I could have actually had access to for playthroughs and whatnot. There's a lot of them I could have already played by now, but those scandal with PlayStation Plus kinda ruined everything. Because there was like at least 5 or 6 different playthroughs I was going to prepare to do at the given time that it happened. But I digress. It is what it is. So, again, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys take care. And, yeah. Do like, man, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Hit the bell so let me know if my video goes up on the channel. Yeah. And, have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you guys.